Welcome back to AllRotors. Today, our mechanics are changing brake rotors and pads on all four wheels on a 2018 Dodge Charger. Let's take a closer look at their workflow so that with the right tools and a bit of practice, you can go through the process yourself. We'll be installing ceramic brake pads and drilled and slotted rotors for all four wheels. To start, make sure your driveway is level or your car is parked on a solid, even surface, and make sure your parking brake is engaged to avoid any risk of rolling or sliding. We're first going to start with the front wheels. Using a jack, raise the front of the Charger and prop it up using some wheel chocks under both the front wheels. Then, using a breaker bar with a 22mm socket, unscrew the lug nuts and remove the first wheel. You'll need a 13mm socket to remove the two caliper guide pin bolts, after which you can use a flathead screwdriver to gently pry the caliper off the rotor and remove the brake pads. To remove the caliper bracket, use a 21mm socket to remove the bracket bolts. The bracket will then slide right off. In our case, we'll be reusing the old brackets as they're still in good shape. You can use a rust cleaner and a steel wool drill bit to clear any rust buildup. The next step is to remove the old brake rotor. If the rotor is stuck, you can hit it with a rubber mallet to loosen it up, though at times you will need to remove rust from the studs if this doesn't work right away. Once the rotor is off, make sure to clean the center register and remove as much rust as you can from it. You can use the rust remover and the steel wool drill bit for this part too, but be careful not to damage the threading on the studs. Now apply an anti-seize compound to the hub to prevent rust bonding and install the new rotor. Now the caliper bracket can go right back on and secured with the 21mm bolts. To install the new brake pads, apply brake grease to contact points. That's the edges and the back plate of each pad, and slide the new pads into the bracket. You can now slide the caliper back into the bracket and reinstall the 13mm guide pin bolts. Before reattaching the wheel, you can do a light brake fluid flush to maintain the levels of brake fluid in the line. Finally, just mount the wheels back on and tighten the lug nuts by hand, but don't fully torque them until you lower your car. With one of the front wheels done, simply repeat the process on the other wheel. Now that you're done working on the second wheel, you can prop the front of the car up on the jack, remove the wheel chocks, and lower the charger back down. Use your 22mm socket on the breaker bar to torque the lug nuts in a star pattern on both of the front wheels. Just like that, the front wheels are done, and you can now go to work on the rear. Again, jack your car up, prop the back wheels up on wheel chocks, remove the wheels, and repeat the process for each of the back brakes. Finally, when all the brakes were changed, the wheels reattached and tightened, the final step is to restore the brake pressure and check the brake fluid level in the master cylinder reservoir. Good practice is to lightly pump the brakes 5 or so times and test driving at a slow speed. And that's all the work completed. Hopefully our overview gave you all the information you need to swap out your brake pads and rotors on your Dodge Charger. If you live in the GTA, we also offer on-the-go brake service that you can schedule on our AllRotors app. No matter your car, we can offer you parts and service on your time. Just put in the make and model into the app, select the service, and you're good to go. We also now offer toolkits for any car maintenance you will want to do, and our stock is always getting updated with new stuff, so check out our site, allrotors.com. Thanks for watching, and drive safe.